Is the Squid Game really worth watching? Let's dive into recap of Season 1. Season 1 of Squid Game introduces us to Chong Yon, a man who's really hitting rock bottom in the life. If rock bottom was a trampoline that kept bouncing him back into debt and despair. Divorced, broke, and estranged from his daughter. And so deep in debt he's on his first name terms with loan shark. Well, Ji-young steals from the poor mother to keep his gambling habit alive. Classy, right? Things take a weird turn when a stranger invites him to play Jackie, a simple slap the card game for cash. When Ji-han actually wins some money, a miracle in itself, the stranger offers him a chance to win a ton more by playing some special game. What could go wrong? Desperate and clueless, Ji-han signs up, promptly getting drugged and wakes up in what looks like a dystopian summer camp with 455 strangers. Everyone's wearing matching green tracksuits, like some twisted gym class, and instead of names, they are assigned numbers. Ji-han's lucky number, 456. The group realizes they are trapped in an unknown location surrounded by creepy guards in pink jumpsuits and weird masks. They're competing in 6 deadly games for ridiculous amount of money. Things heat up when Ji-young bumps into his childhood buddy Sang-woo, a disgraced businessman, an elderly dude named Ila, and Kang Se-byung, a pickpocket who stole his last dime, who they form an uneasy alliance because trust is overrated when money is involved. The first game, red light, green light, but with a homicidal twist. A giant creepy doll starts the game, and anyone who moves on red light gets shot. Panic ensues, and the playing field turns into a massacre. Over half of contestants are wiped out, leaving Yeon and his buddies shaken but alive. They discover each death adds more money to the prize pool, which is a macabre silver lining if you're into capitalism on steroids. After a majority vote, the players are released back into the world, priceless but alive. Jihan tries to report this murder fiesta to the police, but they laugh him off faster than you can say deadly hopscotch. Detective Hwang Jun-ho, who starts sniffing around after his brother goes missing under similar circumstances. Meanwhile, the most of the players, including Yehan, decides to return to the game because life outside is worse than life inside. Sang-woo is running from financial ruin. Il-am has a YOLO attitude towards his terminal illness, and Se-byung just wants to rescue her family from North Korea. Jun-ho infiltrates the games disguised as a god, playing James Bond while discovering horrifying truths like organ harvesting and the fact that this nightmare has been running for decades. Oh, and his missing brother? Turns out he won a previous game and is now the sinister front man in charge. Family drama much? When Jun-ho refuses to join him, the front man shoots him off a cliff, as one does when siblings' disagreements escalate. Back in the games, things get even weirder. The second game involves cutting shards out of cookies, which somehow turns into a life or death bake-off. Jihan accidentally picks the hardest shape, an umbrella of course, but survives through sheer luck and a lot of licking. Meanwhile, Doksu, a thug with zero chill, realizes he can just kill other players to increase his odds of winning. He leads a riot because nothing said teamwork like chaos and betrayal. The third game, Tug of War, has players forming teams of 10. Ryuksu ditches his ally Min-yu, thinking she's deadweight, but she joins Jihan's ragtag team. Thanks to Il-am's surprisingly strategic brain, they pull off a win against the odds. Game 4, however, it's a gut punch. Players partner up, only to be told they must compete against their partner in a marble game. Sang-woo betrays the lovable ally. Ji-han tricks Il-am by exploiting his dementia, and Se-byung quietly breaks hearts everywhere. By the end, the emotional carnage rivals the physical. Fifth game, Glass Stepping Stones, is basically a high-tech version of The Floor is Lava. Players must cross a bridge made of glass panels, some sturdy, some not. Jung-soo's ego gets him stuck mid-bridge, but Min-yo takes him down with a kamikaze hug, earning a posthumous standing ovation. Sang-woo, proving he's the worst friend ever, sacrifices another player to secure his own survival. Only Jihan, Sang-woo, and Se-byung makes it through, but Sang-woo ensures Se-byung doesn't make it to the final round by straightening up murdering her. The final game, the titular Squid Game, pits Jihan against Sangwoo in a bloody showdown of childhood nostalgia gone horribly wrong. Jihan wins but refuses to kill Sangwoo, offering to walk away from the prize money instead. Sangwoo, unable to face his shame, sacrifices himself, leaving Jihan the solo winner. Traumatized and alone, Jihan returns home to find his mother passed away. A year later, he is a wealthy man who refuses to touch his winnings until he is invited to meet Ilham, who reveals that he created the games for bored rich people. Because of course, that's what billionaires do in their spare time. Ilham wagers on whether people are inherently good, loses and dies. With his faith in humanity restored, Jihan helps Si Byung, orphaned brother, and Sang-woo's mother, giving them a new start. Just when you think he's ready for a happy ending, Jihan spots another poor soul being recruited for the games. Instead of reuniting with his daughter, he turns around and determined to bring down the whole operation. Because if there is one thing Jihan has learned, it's that you don't mess with a guy who survived a murder cookie contest. Season 1 of the Squid Game is really an entertaining and thrilling series that you must watch. Well. Hope you guys like the video and let us know in the comments which Squid Game characters that you like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you love watching entertaining videos. See you in the next one.